All right, Plant 14, we're here collecting our soil samples today. Remember that you can use the school farm or anywhere that you can have access to, but please remember you are going to be digging a good sized hole. So please make sure you ask for permission before you go out and dig said hole. I'm going to talk about a few of the tools you're going to be using today. The first one, if you were in class with me or you're going to come out to the school farm and dig your hole, you're going to be using a soil auger. You have the option of using a post hole digger, spade or trowel, and also a round point shovel. The other thing you're going to need for the soil sample is a one gallon Ziploc or resealable freezer bag. As I mentioned, we're going to be using the soil auger. It has a 4-inch canister on the bottom to be able to dig a 4-inch diameter hole. And you have many options, but remember that you want to go at least 12 inches deep. 18 would be preferable, but 12 inches is all I'm asking for. The other thing you want to keep in mind is that when you're digging your hole, you want to make sure there's no organic matter or weeds, grasses, anything on top. So make sure you have that area clear, and then you can start digging. Like I mentioned, you want to make sure there's no grasses in the way, there's no weeds in the way. This is going to help you keep the organic matter out of your soil sample, because after all, what we are going to do is try to figure out what type of soil we have. And it's going to be completely okay that all of our soils are different. That is just going to be more accurate representation of what we have here in the Central Valley. Do not forget, many of you guys told me that California is home to a Mediterranean climate, but the other key aspect of being able to grow crops year round is the soil itself. So as you go up and down the valley, go from county to county, you're going to have the opportunity to view and see a lot of different soils. And remember, soil, like you guys mentioned in your discussions, is a vital aspect of growing crops. Now that I have my area clear, I'm going to start digging. Now down to 18 inches. Like I said, you can go 12 or 18. It's completely up to you. 18 will give you a little bit better example of what your soil texture and quality is and your soil type. But what you want to do now is you want to make sure that, and again, that's 12 to 18 inches from the top of the soil. What you want to do is you can take your spade or your trowel and slowly begin to fill up your gallon size Ziploc bag. Know you're done when you fill up your gallon-sized Ziploc bag. And remember, after your reading today in class that I just posted, you have 4 parts of the soil sample that you're going to take. You have sand, silt, clay, and organic matter. You want to try to keep your soil free of organic matter. And when I say that, your sample, your gallon-sized Ziploc, should not have anything other than soil actually in it. Like I said, the deeper you go down, the better off your sample is going to be. And make sure you fill this bag to the top, as close to the top as you can get it, and still be able to close it. We're going to be using this throughout the semester. Be testing different things like doing a ribbon test and soil texture. You'll be able to actually find out the components of sand, silt, and clay using the soil triangle. But please make sure that if you have any questions on how to do this, do not hesitate to email me or use Canvas. Also, if you need to use the school farm, I'm meeting some of you guys out there tomorrow. Please make sure you get a hold of me ASAP, because I want to make sure you have your soil samples in a decent amount of time. That's all we have for today. So make sure you go out there and get your soil sample and keep it between 12 and 18 inches. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.